intro to this song, there's a pretty quick lick there, and what he's doing is hammer-ons. We're on the 7th fret, and we're going to go 7, 8, 9 with the hammer-on, and then we're going to go to, that's on the 5th string, 4th string from 7 to 9, and then we'll catch the 3rd and 2nd string at 7. So it'll sound like this so far. And then you want to catch the 4th and 3rd string. And I've got a little flanger on just to add some effect to it. Sounds like that's what he has on. So quickly it's, and it's even faster than that. So work that up to speed, and then you're just kind of holding that. It's referencing an E chord. This is in the key of E. So what we're going to do at that point, you turn the flanger off, and then we're going to take our E and we're going to add our pinky down. So we'll be on the 2nd string at the 10th fret, playing the 2nd string, and on the 9th fret, the 4th and 3rd. So it'll sound like this. Then you'll lift it up. We're going to take our E and take a suspended, so that's a suspended 4, and then we're going to make a suspended 2. So we're going to have the 2nd string at the 7th fret and the 3rd and 4th on the 9th fret. And then we're back to that power chord on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string at 9. So all together. Then you stop and do it again. Then he does a little break with 2 A's, and they're basically power chords. And then you're back into it. And you only want to play the 2nd through the 4th string at this point. Then when he goes into the chorus, it doesn't matter if it's black or white, you're doing B to A. To my baby, no matter if you're black or white. Okay, that's pretty much the rhythm throughout the song. So if you practice that, get that down, you will have the verse and basically the chorus. Next part, he goes through a couple verses and chorus, and then there's one more, like a 3rd verse, and then he goes into a little break. So we'll take it from the 3rd verse, and we'll go into the break, and I'll show you that part. That last part is a really fast lick, so I'm not real sure of it, but just play some scales and arpeggios, and that'll take you into the quiet, jazzy part. But let's reference this part here. So we've kind of gone into it. You can hit the E on the 6th string. That's really the bass doing that, but if you want to add some flavor to it, of course, us guitar players, we're all over the place. So. And then he's going into, he's playing E octaves. So we've got an E 6th string, an E note on the 5th string at the 7th fret, and an E note on the 7th fret 3rd string. And we're muting that 4th string, but we're playing a real fast funk lick here. And then he goes into a 2 on the E, to a 3 and pull up, and a 5 pull up. So. And then again, he's doing an E scale up here. I'm just playing those. And then you're into the funk part. So again, I can't pick that out. It's so damn fast. I tried slowing it down and I still really couldn't hear it. So I just play notes there, and then you got to clean up your guitar and you're into the funky part. Here's the funky part at speed, and then I'll show you what we're doing. So what I'm doing is I've got my first finger at the 15th fret covering the first and second string. I've got the third string at 14 and my first finger at 15 on the fourth string. So that's a F6. And then we move it back and we're just going to hit the top half of that, referencing an E. So we're hitting the fourth and third string. And then we come back, we answer it with the bottom two strings, which you can hit the third too. So you have this. So practice that rhythm. It's an up and down. And you'll get that. That's the funk part. Then they just stop and they're back into 2 A's. So the rest of it, again, you come back in with 2 A's. You're back into kind of the end of the verse. I always want to do 2 B's there. I think the bass does 2 B's there, but the guitar only does 1. So you can listen to it, do what you want, make the song your own. Frankly, that's the whole song. It's really fun to play, and it's great practice for your rhythm. So I hope that helps everybody. I'm sorry I'm not real good at teaching rhythm, so I hope you enjoy.